These Brotherhood of Steel are alright. They seem a bit more lax than my experience in the military, but I'd never been part of a squad that left for months on a long-range recon mission before. Most of them are dead, and only 3 out of 7, I believe it was, are still alive. They've accepted me, and I will do my best to make a good impression. So, Knight Rhys wants me to clear out the garbage nearby. I think someone could spend a lifetime or two and still not get rid of most of the bad things in the Commonwealth. Feral ghouls, for me, are the absolute worst. Then probably the super mutants, and then, of course, the raiders. To me, ferals seem to be worse than animals. They just see something not them and attack. I honestly don't know how they survived to create large groups without being wiped out before by any survivors with guns. I'm guessing whole swaths of the Commonwealth have been so depopulated that feral ghouls have just had free reign for a while now. This has been exacerbated by other hostile groups such as the super mutants and the raiders, keeping the human population low. Seems like all we can do is try and survive, and many, if not most, haven't over the last 2 centuries, but we still cling on and try. Thankfully, our numbers aren't low because of disease, or war between civilized groups of non-mutated humans, so it's a bit easier to get everyone focused on eliminating these obvious threats. What I'm doing feels like progress, even though I admit it's pretty awful hunting these things down, because I realize that these used to be human beings too. But in the end, when I think of it, it's better to kill these creatures, these ghouls, super mutants, and raiders, than it is to kill Chinese during the war. At least here I have a clear conscience about killing these things, but the Chinese, they were humans like me too, and they were just caught up in an awful situation that both of our governments created. I used to be completely pro-USA growing up, all the way up to my 2nd tour. It was when I engaged in combat and lost a lot of friends that I started to see the futility of the war. Trench warfare, that'll teach you real fast. It wasn't until my friend Sam died that I then outright rejected what our government was and what it was doing to its own people. I still stand by the principles that started our great nation. What used to be a great nation, for it died decades before I was ever born in 2047. The Founding Fathers wouldn't have recognized it in that year. Freedom and the ideal principles of our rights had become a thing of the past. We were now everything the USA was created to oppose. I was a pioneer scout in my younger years. It taught me a lot about survival and using guns. My father also took me hunting in my teens, and between the two, when I became an adult, I felt I was ideally suited to becoming a soldier. I regretted all this when I was in the trenches, though. I just saw way too much death. But now, I see that all my experiences growing up and in the war gave me the ideal skills to survive in the world that I now live in. I just wish I could forget the worst parts of the war. It was bad enough, but then to watch Nora get murdered and Sean taken, that all nearly destroyed me. It's hard to move forward when one's mind keeps recalling all these awful things. I think killing Kellogg really helped me sleep better, though. One step at a time, one problem at a time, and with each one complete, the problem goes away so you can then focus on the next one. But that's just it. I'm much like the world I live in. I'm in pain, damaged, and struggling to survive. But I know I have the skills to do it, and I keep on trying. I'll never give up either, just like everybody out in the Commonwealth. Beneath Cambridge we go. I assume this is the home of the Ghouls, or maybe even the Raiders retreated down here, who knows. This is College Station. I can't carry too much more. However, things like flip lighters and
wandering through places like this is how people end up someone else's
cigarettes.
dinner.
Easy now.
Pre-war
Nothing we
money.
can't handle.
Yeah, we're fine. Look at everything we've gone through. Yeesh. Nuka-Colas for me. Oh, dead raider. 4 fusion cores? Wow. That's definitely a treasure for me. Whoa. Disarm this. Dog meat. You just ran right through it a second after. Gold watch. The dead raiders. So they were down here, and maybe they're making a stand. Maybe I'll be fighting raiders down here and not ghouls. What's that noise? What the hell is that? I'm gonna assume that's a ghoul. Or somebody sleeping. Oh, there's a ghoul over there. Take that! Whoa! Whoa!
Tastes like chicken.
One-armed ghoul. Oh. He had both arms. Just ran at me funny. More? I don't have unlimited shotgun shells. I just used up, what, a dozen here? 20? Suitcase that's locked. Can't really take anything. Cap stash. Okay, watch out, Ada. Have to watch it because the raiders were here and they may have left some booby traps. Oh. Dead raider. Shotgun shells. Need about 10 times more on that. Pre-war money, quite a lot. More. More pre-war money. Eugh. Moldy old food. Well, that goes down. Pre-war money. Subway token.
My clothes once we get out of here.
Yeah, pretty much.
No more. That's what. How is that still playing after 210 years?
Blue, what are you doing?
I don't think we're supposed to be here.
What? It's a subway. Who cares? It's not like anybody owns this place. Syntac, Radix.
Mine now.
Desk fan, pack of cigarettes. Oh, you know what? This could be helpful. Hey, look, a magazine. Live and Love.
There we go.
Nuke the Man, the deviant festival that is sweeping the nation.
That one worth reading?
Pack.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure. What are these subway tokens good for right now? Let's see if I can't get this. Guess I have to hack it. Let's get this Protectron going, and if it can take off some of the heat from these ghouls. I can't believe that that recording is still playing. Telling you to put your waste in the garbage bins. Okay, so, Lords, I'll go with that. Likeness 1. This could be it. The S at the end. Nope. I assume it is the S. So, heals? Yep, that was it. Activate. Choose personality mode. Subway steward. Law enforcement. Hey, watch out. You may not like me seeing me take stuff from here, actually. Let's see what this Protectron can do to help. Alright. Do your thing. 18 cores now, it's quite a lot. I don't know how effective this laser rifle will be against them. Okay, so I started you up for you just to come out and stand there. What are you doing? Monitoring all the would-be passengers that come through here? Oh, somebody already broke the head off that one. Or maybe it was my Molotov cocktail I threw. Buff out!
Nice.
Actually, if it sees me taking these, it might start shooting. Oh well. We'll get some robot parts out of it then. Stimpack, right away. I have so many of these now. You know what? When I go to Diamond City, I'm going to sell a lot of them. There's no need for me to have 50.
Never ceases to amaze me just how horrible people can be to one another.
50 right away, but you know what? In the future, I could always use it. So could the people of the settlement. Let's go this way. Oh, there's another way
I've never lost anyone
on the other
before.
side.
This failure
Oh,
is new to me.
did it go down
Let
here?
me know if there's anything I can do to help you. Sorry.
Let's take them out.
You're not leaving here in one piece. That's over.
Oh, that worked out okay.
Want some more?
Ah,
Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
I think I got one. Somebody shooting at me? Jeez.
But they try.
I thought maybe the Protectron came down this way and started shooting at me because it saw me shooting my gun here. So I was wondering what's going on with that. Yeah, this isn't the best weapon I don't have for taking out ghouls, especially when they're charging. I guess if you get some good headshots in, it's okay. I just don't have that much ammunition for it. This combat rifle I do. Nuka-Cola. 2 of them. Gas canister, flip lighter. Were you trying to burn yourself?
Couldn't part with anything, could they?
No.
Oh. I wonder if I woke up these protectors too. And maybe I let loose 3 of them? It did say that there could have been more when I was looking at the terminal. Well, this looks like Raiders set up a barricade down here. They must have lived down here. Maybe this is their or part of their base, because they're all up in College Square. There's some more in here. Ghouls.
That's it. Failure.
Ooh. Thought it was
Want some
dead when
more?
it went down. Oh!
Keeping good with the bad, I guess.
Still wasn't dead. Well,
My apologies.
the hell?
I think I've lost them.
I'll just do a sweep through down here, and then go up and tell Knight Rhys. I could use the steel. Damn it. That we're done. 45s, Mentats. Combat armor, left leg. I take it. I can carry more when I'm in my power armor suit than I could without it. So,
Yes.
308. Oh, look at this. College Square Station key. Not really sure how that's going to help me, though. Turpentine, just my wrench. Can. Unless there's some door up ahead that I won't be able to pick otherwise. Right away. Duct tape, scalpel, more duct tape. I have so much, so much duct tape and other adhesives. No. But you go through a lot of that when you're trying to fit armor and upgrade your weapons together. Can I get through this train? It's like off-center. Don't know if I can even go in there. Was this the Protectron I just activated?
Heads up.
Well, hey, you went right in the way there, dog meat. Bottle cap, 10mm round.
Never wish a death like that on anyone.
Fusion cell, that's starting. Huh. Maybe he just killed the Protectron I activated. Psycho. Another dead raider. Journal scrap. Bottle cap, shotgun shells. Definitely not enough shotgun shells. What does this journal scrap say? Rika's dead. Only a couple of us made it inside. We couldn't hold the entrance. There were just too many. Only way we could go was down. We'll hold up for a few days, wait for the ghouls to move on, then get out of here. Oh, they follow them down here. Oh, they're just raiders. Bottle cap mine. This must be what went off earlier in Lexington that hit me. Take this cram, it's mash. Ooh, cans. Can't believe I'm excited to find cans. It's probably my primary source of steel. Duffel bag, 10mm.
Mine now.
Psycho, duct tape, wrench, blowtorch. Take the ball peen hammer. I don't know if I have any use for the antifreeze. Acid and plastic. So, possibly when I'm working at the chem station.
Damn. Oh, bitch.
Suitcase is still locked. It's couldn't have locked since the day the bombs went off.
Sweet.
Clean black suit? I don't need suits. Not warm enough and too restrictive out here in the Commonwealth. Oh!
What is it?
Big now. I'm sorry.
You okay, dog meat? Another dead raider. Shotgun shells. I don't really like shooting them when they're up that close.
Hell yeah. This won't be hard.
He doesn't know where I am. Oh!
Sorry.
Can you see me?
Ooh, slice the top of his head off with my gun.
Can you see me?
No, not really. Yes. Get him! Suits me fine.
Any more? Take that pre-war money. It actually makes killing ghouls quite lucrative. They almost all have it on them. I don't know why. tech lunchbox. See if I can't make my own bottle cap bombs. And if that one went through power armor, what's it gonna do to the enemy? Hey, I can't see. Gas canister. Bit of a stream going through here now. Well, I didn't kill all of these, so either the raiders did it or the Protectron that I unleashed did it. Or they just lay down and die. I mean, you see ghouls dead all over the place. Eventually they may just lay down and die.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Just keep a cool head, okay? Don't think about it too much.
This is an ugly one. Nothing on it. So this is the other side of the barricade. Can I get in here? No, that's collapsed. College Square. Well, this is where the key opened. Impact, Radix. What the? What is this room? First aid room. It has a little first aid box at the other side. That's all it's for. Hey, let's go up. That would seem to be College Square. We can now report back to Knight Rhys. Oh, here's the Protectron. This place is cleared out. Dog meat showed me that there's stuff here. Lamco mac and cheese. Oh, there's still food in this place? Some looks like a grocery store or corner store.
What is
Caps.
it, boy? Damn it.
Phew! What? I tripped that. Jeez. Ah, I'm so stunned. My armor is still holding together,
Nice.
but 45, 50 calibers, 10mm rounds, gamma rounds, missiles, pre-war money, silver table spoon.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
I think I'm still stunned from that going off. Gas canister. Yeah, let's, ow. Pack of cigarettes, pre-war money. Those two, oh, this is a laundromat. Okay. Table knife, bottle cap. Maybe some cap stashes. They like to stuff them in these ovens or fridges. There's none here. Alright, let's go see Knight Rhys. Who's that? Supposed to be patrolling this area. Looks like a raider. Hey!
What's happening? Looking to buy?
Guess he's not a raider. Okay, be about your way then. I have good news.
Affirmative.
Keep it up, and I may start believing you got some real guts. Here's the Commonwealth won't be running out of vermin anytime soon. If you need time to regroup, take it. Once you're ready, let me know.
What's the mission?
Radiation affecting your brain? You're furthering our mission. Wiping those abominations off the face of this earth.
Okay. Maybe some other time. I've got a lot of things I need to do. But let's hear it.
I'm ready.
Roger that. Here's the latest target area. I don't want to see your face until that place is clear.
Kitteridge Pass. Okay, unfortunately, I think it's time to go to sleep. So, Dandy Boy apples. I'm starting to pick up a lot of food. Maybe I should stop picking up all these things. Some Insta Mash. Put something with meat in it. Potted meat. I'll try this stuff. A lot of rads to it, though. I don't know what kind of meat that is. I hope it's not people. I don't think... I've been looking at this, trying to think about this potted meat. I don't think that this was from before the war. I mean, it could be. It's not like I knew everything that was sold, but it just doesn't look familiar. Longneck Lukowski's. Yeah, don't know. Alright, let's go with some purified water. That's good enough. Scribe Halen.
Scribe Halen?
Rhys still giving you the cold shoulder?
I can handle it.
If you could, you'd be the first. Rhys bleeds Brotherhood. It's all he cares about. It's his family. It's his whole life. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
Is there something between the two of you?
When I first joined up, Rhys is the one who sponsored me. He took me under his wing, showed me the ropes. I thought there was a little more between us, so I asked him if he cared about me that way. He told me the Brotherhood of Steel was all that he cared about, and there was no room for anything else in his life. We never spoke about it again. Look, I need to get back to things. If you're worried about Rhys, just keep doing what you're doing. He'll come around soon enough. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
What exactly does the scribe do for the Brotherhood?
We do everything that the pilots and the soldiers need to keep all of their operations running. All the scientific research, the repairs, the tactical planning, you name it. We do all of the technical work. Of course, I'm a field scribe, so I'm boots on the ground with the soldiers, but I kinda like pulling the trigger every once in a while. Anyway, I won't bore you with any more of the details. You ready to head out on your assignment?
Ready.
Great. Let me explain what I need you to do. One of the Brotherhood's most important duties is the recovery and preservation of technology that was lost when the bombs fell. I have a list of locations that contain artifacts we need you to recover in order to have them cataloged and studied by our scribes.
You mean just technology?
This should cover all the information you'll need to find your first artifact. Good luck, and be careful.
They're making themselves sound like Knights of the Round Table. Paladin Danse, searching for artifacts. Now I'm curious to know what this microscope. I'm curious to know what the personal log says, so I'll take it, but I won't play it here. Hello.
Paladin Danse.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
The ship? Curious, why is it here?
Why did the Brotherhood send it here in the first place?
I'm not sure, but I think it might have something to do with the data on the Commonwealth my team gathered before it arrived. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxson's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxson?
He's a dangerous man, that's what he is.
Maxson is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
What? Right now? Not really what I wanted to do, but curious what's on this terminal. Recon Squad Gladius orders. Current orders are as follows. Proceed to the area designated as the Commonwealth to perform a standard long-range recon operation, LRRO. Report any unusual activity using standard long-range communications to Scabbard. Extraction time undetermined. Paladin Danse. Long-range recon. Paladin Danse personal logs. Hope nobody sees me looking at this. Okay, so this is 012 01. Okay, so the first log of 2287. Oh, I didn't space that out. But after several months, my squad has just crossed the border and entered the Commonwealth. We've chosen to immediately search the Boston region with the intention of finding a secure building to use as our recon headquarters. Soon after, my squad was ambushed by raiders. Knight Keen's power armor was destroyed and we lost some of our supplies. Fortunately, we were able to repel the attack and continue our mission. Log 2. We've discovered a secure building in Cambridge that appears to be a former police station. We were able to clear the building and recover a good deal of supplies and ammunition from pre-war caches inside. According to Scribe Halen, this location is structurally sound and highly defensible. I've decided to establish our headquarters here for the time being. Third log. After Halen identified the Corvega factory in Lexington as a possible site containing viable pre-war technology, we initiated a sweep and retrieve operation. I had Dawes do a site survey and he discovered it was being held by a large force of raiders. I gave the go-ahead and we attempted a breach. As we approached, our squad was hit with gunfire. Knight Warwick was wounded, so I decided to fall back to Cambridge. During our retreat, Knight Brack stepped on a landmine. Scribe Halen attempted to treat him, but Brack succumbed to his wounds and died. Let it be noted for the record that Halen is to be commended for her efforts. Fourth log. It's been 2 days since our failed operation at Corvega, and I'm sad to report that Knight Warwick has died. His gunshot wounds had left him paralyzed and internally bleeding. Scribe Halen informed me that he was suffering and had less than 5% chance of recovery. I authorized her to inject him with an overdose of painkiller and put him to rest. I'd once again like to commend Scribe Halen for her efforts in keeping Warwick alive, and for following my final orders without question. Fifth log. We sustained another casualty today at grid reference A113, or A113. This area contains the ruins of Boston International Airport and Fort Strong. The airport was almost completely abandoned, but Fort Strong turned out to be infested by super mutants. We were hoping to resupply at the armory there, but Knight Sergeant Dawes was killed. This is the second location I've had to order a retreat from since we arrived, and the third member of my team to die. I recommend a complete bombardment of this location in the future. Scribe Halen has been picking up unusual energies, this is the sixth log, unusual readings on her instruments. She claims that they are on an extreme high-band spectrum frequency, which makes it highly unlikely to be pre-war in origin. The readings are also highly sporadic, only appearing for very short amounts of time and in very specific locations. The decay off these signals is severe, and they seem to disappear off Halen's instruments after several hours. We don't have the equipment necessary to track these readings, so we're attempting to use triangulation to discover their point of origin. Last log. We've been attempting to contact Scabbard with the energy reading Halen has collected, but the police station's high-gain antenna was damaged by a super mutant rocket attack, and we can't transmit the data. Halen is attempting to repair the antenna, but she isn't certain that we have the parts we need at this time. Gladius personnel status. Knight Sergeant Dawes. Everybody but Halen and Rhys were killed. Knight Sergeant Dawes, deceased. Rhys, active. It's kind of pointless looking at this. I don't want to go down to the airport. But this being total kind of military organization, we're gonna have to come back this way. I wonder if they can bring us back here. So up. They have vertibirds, so I'm gonna guess that he's called one. It would be nice to be in one. I haven't been in one of those since the war. They use them. The U.S. military used those extensively. Probably had tens of thousands of those things. I've seen a few crashed around this Commonwealth. Yeah, here's one. Wow. Just like I remember it too. Okay, let's get on this thing.
Unfortunately, a vertibird cannot properly accommodate me for air travel. I'll need you.
Minigun in front of you, loaded and ready to fire. If you
Oh,
spot anything
minigun
hostile
too.
during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Somebody is shooting at us. Raiders are super mutants. Oh, there's Diamond City.
The Commonwealth looks different from here, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It
it
never
does.
ceases to how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxson will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Look like raiders down there.
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
Oh, look at that. Looks like a lift to take you up from the bottom.
We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead.
What
He'll be
the
meeting
hell
Lancer
is this
Captain
old
Kells on the flight deck.
sail ship
Stay
doing
close
there?
to me and answer all of his questions.
So, this is the Prydwen. We mentioned a few times. It's hard to see at night, but all the garbage down there, how are you going to tell? Unless they're shooting at you. Now I can't see anything. Boston Airport. I haven't been here since we picked up my sister to see Sean. There's another vertebrate. Well, there it is. Their airship.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Oh, we're connecting with her. Oh, this is weird.
Hell yeah.
It's like a vertebrate aircraft carrier. Very strange.
Permission to come aboard?
Ghouls.
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxson's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
At Victorium.
Danse.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
You haven't seen me outside of my power armor.
And what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine, not a relic from the past playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Danse's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxson will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
I gotta get something out of him.
Not even a hint. Come on. I deserve it.
Look, All I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided.
That's what I figured.
Beyond that, you'll just have to wait until Elder Maxson addresses the crew. Now dispense with the questions. It's time to get to work. Understood? That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxson wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxson?
Elder Maxson is the Supreme Commander of the Brotherhood.
Oh.
Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
So everybody has power armor here, or a lot of them do.
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxson grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxson's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
So, Danse must have informed them that who I am or where I come from. I don't know what they would call me. Alright, so this leads inside.
Hey there. Welcome aboard. Elder Maxson is holding his address inside the command deck.
Yeah, let's hear what this Elder Maxson has to say. Oh.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface.
Ah.
They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam.
Victorium.
Ad Victoriam.
Well, at least somebody's has the sense to deal
If
with
Elder
him.
Maxson
or the
ordered me to
power
follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
That's good to know.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out these Brotherhood of Steel types, but they're going after the Institute. The Institute has my son, and I don't like them one bit, so this is good.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. to start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Danse's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle.
Oh, wow.
Wear it with pride.
Maybe I can get an upgrade to their T60 armor that they're wearing.
Only a knight? Why not a paladin like Danse?
The Brotherhood maintains a strict hierarchy, organized by rank. Paladin is several ranks above Knight, and it took Danse many years to achieve that goal. With your continued loyalty to the Brotherhood, I'm certain you can attain the same. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
At Victorium.
My father and his father were part of the Brotherhood. The thought never crossed my mind that I would be doing anything else. What about you?
I don't like talking about my past. Did some things I'm not proud of.
It doesn't matter. We're all here fighting for the same reason now.
How's that?
You know, protecting mankind from repeating the mistakes of the past. Restoring the wasteland. The good fight.
Right.
Oh, it's down here.
I'm not gonna lie, though. Getting to fire military-grade weapons, that was a big draw for me.
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now.
I'm just looking. I've never seen this kind of technology before.
Ballanet Alpha at 93%. Compensating.
Alright, so... report to Paladin Danse. I think I'm supposed to go up. It's where the people sleep and do what else they do up here. The higher decks. The lower deck is the
Green across
Brady
the board,
Birds.
sir. Nothing new. Good. Carry on, Knight.
The bridge where the captain is.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Thank you.
I don't think I'm gonna wear their outfits though. But yeah, where's Danse? Oh. Med Bay. Don't know what that's about. Books?
So how did it
Hi.
look out there?
Can't talk right
We've
now.
got a lot of work ahead of us,
Clean the
brother.
Mirelurk scat off my boots.
Mess hall.
Another time.
Oh, Paladin Danse.
Paladin.
Do you ever take
There
that
you
thing
are.
off?
How did it go with Elder Maxson?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
So what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxson is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
You want to come along with me? I was gonna go. So this is, I need to deal with. I need to pick up Valentine. They're trying to get me to go in a different direction than I wanted to go, but when you join an organization,
I can't tell if you're bored or just ignoring me.
kind of a military organization. All right. Listen, I'll have to come back. I've got things to do that are really important to me. I don't know how they're going to take this. I know the army wouldn't accept that.
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder. It's up to you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
Huh.
There.
Oh, wow, I haven't seen this many power armor suits since the war.
If you can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through
Nothing
a
to
mire.
report right now, Knight.
That's good to know.
Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates?
You guys actually believe that? So maybe there's a lot more to it than I thought. So I don't think that they would come here and spend all this resources, time, and energy over nothing. T60 power armor. I've only seen it in magazines before. Before meeting Paladin Danse, I should say. Alright, so, he said I should familiarize myself with the ship. You know, it is another night without sleep, and I'm very tired.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
If the Prydwen's about to crash on the ground, I'll be trying to find the nearest exit in power armor to jump off, not coming here.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else?
Okay, okay. Get you off my back about it. I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
That's quite a drop.
The enemy had no way of getting to us up there. It was a perfect liftoff point for the vertibirds. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
So it worked then.
Your power armor helped you survive the fall?
Yeah, it took the brunt of the impact. But I don't know if I'd call it surviving. The suit was trashed after it landed, and I lost both of my legs. Haven't walked since. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Well, that sounds great.
Proctor.
This frame is driving me crazy.
3?
Got like 3 itches I can't even
That's the one I was just looking at.
Tough break.
Oh, it's got everything. Torso, right leg, left leg, right arm, everything. I could just walk out in this. And I would be much better off. Okay. Well, I need to find a bed. So I need to find a rack. I believe it's up top. But, yeah, then I'll come down and familiarize myself with the rest of the ship and who does what, I guess. This thing is huge inside. This is all inside?
Dr. Ingram said she
Here we
needed
are.
this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing.
You test fire with somebody in there.
Trust me, you'd know.
Good.
Wow.
Firing.
Standards aren't what they used to be, are they?
Everything looks nominal. And you
No,
did
that would
scuttle the
never
ship.
have happened pre-war.
Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
Well, you're wearing it, okay. Oh, no one seems to have claimed this as empty. Alright, well, I've got to sleep. Piper? Ada didn't come with us, so it's just the three of us.
Heads up.
Hmm?
Hey there. Come
hungry?
to Papa.
These always keep me going.
Yeah, come here.
Don't let Maxson's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Are you saying he's young? He actually doesn't look much older than me.
Look alive.
Point the way. You've got my
Look alive.
undivided attention.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
You got it.
Well, I don't know where you
Into a
can sleep.
situation Guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
What you got for me?
Nobody's here right now, but it looks like somebody does have this bed.
Go check that out.
Uh-huh.
Fusion
I don't think I
core,
can get
fusion
to that.
cells. Well, if they don't mind me taking this.
The Prydwen is a magnificent ship.
Yep.
And we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Can do. That's out of my reach.
Over here.
That's a plan.
Check it out.
Of course.
Hey, well, I don't know about you, but I'm going to sleep. This is supposedly my bed. I need to sleep for a long time. 2 days with only about 4 hours sleep. Oh, there goes the day. Like I said, we gotta start sleeping at night. Hey, I'm carrying a lot of things. It's not like I had breakfast made. I have to just eat whatever I have. Canned dog food. Yum. Is there anything but meat? I mean, Dandy Boy apples, snack cakes. I know I have Instamash, it's just... Pork and beans, potato crisps, potted meat, preserved Instamash. I don't have anything, wild newt fruit. I mean, I already had an apple. But okay. Now, I'm gonna have to go back to that Corvega plant. Now I believe I'm now skilled enough to open the best of those locks out there. Alright, let's go check out the rest of this Prydwen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.